Today on the channel, I'm going to talk about real world hunting with the XOP Air. Now this stand is brand new to the market, but I was able to get my hands on a stand last year to run it through the paces all fall hunting season. Well, I guess I got this October 15th. So there's a couple changes they've done. I think this might be the best stand on the market. Let's talk about it. So in general, this XOP stand is a sub 6 pound hang on with more space than the prior models, if you will. Hunt wise, I really like how this played out. I was a huge fan of the Cold World. I would use the retrograde when I'd hybrid hunt a little bit just to shave a touch. But if I was tree stand hunting alone, that retrograde is too tiny for my size 11 boots. I'm 6'1", 180, and that just really is not a comfortable seated tree stand for me. Now, hybrid hunting, that makes it a little more possible. Let's get into some of the nitty gritty of this, some specs. 5.8 pounds, so I am literally one-handing this thing, no problem. Getting it on the tree, noticeably easier and better. Let's lay these side by side and just look at some foot space difference.
Okay, so here's the retrograde. You can see here, let's just call that 13.5 plus or minus. Here we've got 16, so noticeably wider. As far as overall length of stand, I'm going to mark this at 22 inches. And this one here, oh, look at that. 26 inches, 26 and a quarter, whatever. But that's even more than the Cold World coming out the front there.
So this is a 11 shoe. And I got plenty of room, especially, look how much is back here. I like the fact that it's longer out the front, because I feel like to shoot deer straight out your front here, like that deer over there, like if I was going to shoot that deer, my feet would probably be like this in the stand, right? It's a very natural shooting position. Boom, dead deer. And here's a comparison here, and kind of behind me you can see this is a much tighter aspect. Okay, I think this is a really good example of the two styles of seats. Adjustability is the same for pitch as far as up and down. Bigger seat cushion over here. Almost a thin pad. I actually really like this. I'm not a fan of the mesh seat. I kind of like the traditional seat. It's just something that I prefer. I do believe this will come with a mesh seat. Also note this dimension here. I ran two X2s on the bottom of this. That's why these straps are here. The new sticks, the Hydros that are coming, are literally designed perfectly to fit this seat. So I think that's a huge win. XOP showing more system-oriented thoughts around designing stands and sticks, and all things mobile hunting. So I do believe they have an orange I-beam coming, as well as a tan. I've obviously spray painted mine. I just liked it. I know it looked cool with orange, but I'm a camo guy. So note the turn bolt now will go 90 degrees and be locked into place. So when you're packing up, getting ready for hunts, all that jazz, it's a lot quicker. Now that it's locked in place, I can go to shelf mode. Just to show how much faster it is, literally the stand's in hunt mode, flip it back, turn it to the side, locked down. Now it's ready to accept your bag, your stuff, go pack out your deer. I actually did pack out a deer with this thing. I split my my weight though. I put, let's just call it 50, 60 pounds on a frame pack, and then 50, 60 pounds on this, and I would move one 400 yards, then come back, get the other one. I'm just, sorry guys, I'm not that strong. But packed out a deer with this. It did wonderful for that. They have some packs going into this integration. The new sticks, the sticks that pack with aiders are implemented with this. Some other new changes, they actually have a different offset bracket. So they have angled this offset bracket for the first, I don't know, third of these rungs on the two bigger teeth and the exterior teeth that are bigger. And that makes when you cam lock it just a touch easier. They've also done that here on the teeth at the bottom of the stand, making when you like cam lock it or pump it into place, it just settles in just 20-30% better than the old school straight teeth. The speed button is round. I've always found round buttons, going back to the old school Lone Wolf or XOP silver. Round buttons I feel like grab your straps just easier, or get them on there easier. They've also got here tow rope or tree stand cleat tie-offs, or rope tie-offs, stand strap or tie-offs, literally integrated right in here. It looks like there's some gaps here for maybe some future stick designs or implementation of attachment. The stand does have a city bowl holder tap on both sides. Traction as well. They're not going with that rougher sand coat from years past. I think that plays well. Plenty of room. Just an awesome. Let's get you guys some seat dimensions. I mean, look at this. I didn't even think about this. Boom. Holding solid on two of them. On this tree's slightly crooked. At least down here at the bottom. So that's a decent comparison. Clearly, if I can fit this thing well inside and not even come back all the way, you can really see how much bigger it is. So overall, this is my favorite mobile hunting stand of all time. To me, it reminds me of a lighter beast stand, a 0.75 that's noticeably lighter and a little wider. I hybrid hunt out of this thing because I want the flexibility of being able to either tuck in on the backside of the tree or get in a tiny tree and be able to tree stand hunt. I think it is an upgrade over the Cold World or the Retrograde. I think guys going forward, there's a reason XOP has canceled those tree stands where they're like, this is your option at this point. So I definitely think it's above, say, a couple other tree stands on the market. And I think they've done well to improve things over the years. Brock, with his backpacker hiker aspect, is always looking at things slightly different. So I think some of the bag designs, carry options coming with this tree stand this year are going to be phenomenal. If you want to see this stand in action, I do have a film coming out probably in a month-ish on the channel. And I put this thing through the paces, and you guys can definitely tune. Oh, geez. Siri interrupted my YouTube video. Make sure the baby's still sleeping. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, thoughts, want to see how I've done things with this, go ahead and shoot me a DM, leave a comment, and I'll be reviewing some of the other new XOP products this summer on the channel. So go ahead and subscribe. Let's do the hydro sticks next.